Welcome to Rathalos Watch. Today I am going to be doing a quick review of this channel, and most importantly I'm going to be thanking the community as a whole and also highlighting certain members of the community as well. Last but not least, I will talk about my plans for 2025 and what you all can expect leading up to the launch of Monster Hunter Wilds on February 28th and beyond. And yes, tomorrow on January 1st, I'll be launching my new series to mark the beginning of 2025. First and foremost, I want to thank all of you here at Rathalos Watch. I had no idea that this is where I would end up being by end of this year. My initial goal was to create a Monster Hunter channel and see how people would react, and well, 4 or so months later, here we are today, almost at 4,000 subs and fantastic viewership and community interaction. I do not think I could have hoped or asked for better results. I am very glad that you all enjoyed my Shoutouts Master Return series, as I believe that was the initial series that kicked off this channel, and then of course came in the leaks and data mines, and that was a whole different can of worms of its own. I had a ton of fun discussing them and informing people about them. Those will continue as more information comes in closer to the release of Monster Hunter Wilds, and of course beyond, such as its title updates and the inevitable Monster Hunter Wilds G-Rank expansion that will most likely come out in the fall of 2026 if we look back at the release time gap between Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. That is just a logical assumption. I do not actually know anything. Now, I am going to personally call out some particular community members here, shout out their name, talk a little bit of trash while also thanking them on a personal level. One thing you guys need to understand about me and my community is that I love to talk a lot of shit and rag on each other. It's part of our fun in the Discord, but it's meant with love and not hate, and all the people here know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, first person I'd like to call out is Siege. You fucking broke-ass jobless college bum. I want to thank you for all the trash talking and the abuse that you gave me during voice chats while watching my horrific Monster Hunter World gameplay. And yes, I know I'm an old-ass cunt, but that's okay. At least I am not a ADHD TikTok zoomer like your young ass is. Also, be very careful with Siege, guys, in the Discord. His genius is very frightening. It could potentially harm you, both physically and emotionally. See, being a content creator also means that you have to be able to take a lot of shit from your viewers and get ready for the abuse. It's part of the job. And if there is one person that is very good at it, then it is Siege. So once again, shout out to him for abusing me for the last 4 fucking months. Okay, the next individual I'd like to call out is Stone. Just wanted to say you are a filthy fucking Elden Ring and Bloodborne degenerate, and the only reason why you're still here in this community is because I'm also an Elden Ring and Bloodborne degenerate, so I'll allow you to stay in the Discord server for probably at least another year. In all seriousness though, thanks for all the good one-on-one convos, dude, all the discussions, and the fun memes that we like to always bring up during conversations. I'm excited to experience Monster Hunter Wilds with you when it rolls around and talk more about the game and our thoughts. The next individual is Portalverse. Now this one was a very interesting case. Me and him randomly started talking about PCs in DMs, and I do not remember 100% exactly how the conversation went. But basically, long story short, what ended up happening was that Portalverse has decided to let me build him a PC and send it to him. Yes guys, I build computers on the side for people as a paid service, and Portalverse wanted something nice and fancy for the release of Monster Hunter Wilds, so huge thanks to him for trusting me with building him a beefy 4K capable monster with a 4080 RTX GPU and sending it to him. I hope you are enjoying it. There are so many great games to play in 2025, so the newly built PC should serve you well. If any of you are also interested in such a service, join the Discord and feel free to hit me up. The next community member I'd like to highlight is Navarre. That fine gentleman hit me up for an assistance for his newly made Monster Hunter channel, which I highly recommend you subscribe to and watch his videos. The link is in the description. Navarre hired me as a video editor for his first 3 videos where he ranks all the monsters from Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Great guy, great family man, and just a cool person in general. Show him some love, guys, and don't forget to comment on his videos. Glad to help you out, buddy. Hope you have a great and exciting new year, and congrats on becoming a father. What a way to end 2024. That is pretty much it for all the community highlights. As for my plans for 2025, I can really only talk about the first 3 months or so, since it's very hard to predict the future and where I'm going to be with the channel and just life in general. As you already know, my new series is launching tomorrow, so hopefully the wait will be a lot more bearable and you guys will have something new and fun to watch. I am not sure if I can 100% commit to daily videos for this new upcoming series, but probably you will see around 3 or so videos a week, which should be doable. Beginning of the year is usually a very busy time for me, and yes, I will still cover whatever news and trailers Capcom releases between now and the launch of Monster Hunter Wilds. When Monster Hunter Wilds finally launches, the new series will be put on pause, and I'm finally going to be going all in on Monster Hunter Wilds content. I will be doing things like final roster ranking, review of the game, and I will be streaming the game as well, and chat with you all here on YouTube and just have a blast. I'm also planning on doing monster guides, regardless of the weapons you plan on using, and so on. And yes, I will do a visual design rating for the rest of the roster over time. I have some other content planned as well, but I'll keep those as a secret for now. One particular question that I do have, however, is that I wanted to ask all of you while I have your attention is this: would you want to see any other gaming content here besides Monster Hunter Wilds? 2025 is a very big year, and there are plenty of games I'm excited for, but at the same time I do not like separating my audience because YouTube doesn't really like that. And if you didn't want me to cover other games, would you be interested maybe subscribing to a more general gaming channel instead that I would make? I think that probably would be a better decision for a, you know, to keep the algorithm happy and all that good stuff. Yeah, please answer this question if you can. I really need your feedback here, as it is something I'm considering very seriously. Also, the last thing I want to mention is that this year is going to be a very different year for me, and I also want to let you know that I am not really who you think I am. I'm sorry guys if I'm speaking in riddles, but when the time is right, all shall be revealed. But for now, happy hunting fellas, and see you tomorrow in 2025.